Welcome, tenacious survivors, to Scavenger Squad. I'm Caedo Genesis, and this Fallout 4 guide series will focus on valuable assets and loot when dealing with particular features or areas with the help of a featured guest. Joining me this time is Camelworks. Feel free to introduce yourself and tell the lovely wastrels what you do.
Well, I'm a professional child who makes bad jokes while educating viewers on complex metaphysical subjects such as acquiring hot pink power armor in Fallout 4. And speaking of hot, it's an absolute pleasure to be here with you, Caedo.
And it is a pleasure to have you on, Camel. Since the more important junk for crafting has been covered in detail previously, our focus now shifts to the points of interest in the Commonwealth. This time we'll be touring the West Roxbury Township. It includes Fallon's department store, parking Lot Funhouse, Milton General Hospital, West Roxbury Station, and Shaw High School. Since we've explored this area in detail, we'll do our best to explain what to expect and what treasures you can find in each of these buildings.
West Roxbury is mostly super mutant territory, so you can expect an opposing force of great green grumpy rivals. There is an extreme amount of gore bags and some ammo boxes throughout the area. If you have suppressed or energy weaponry, this is a great place for a field test. Let's dive into these locations. The first location is Fallon's department store. Be wary though, it is well stocked with super mutants. On the basement level, we have the secret Saferoom. There are rail signs and also a radio signal that will lead you to many safes in the jewelry store, which has a counter-intuitive method of access. On the second level, we will find the Eyebot Model Kit, which is locked inside a utility closet. This is the same closet you can find one of 3 Protectrons in the store. On level 3, we can find the mega awesome Coiffe Magazine. And finally, if you take the roof access from the 3rd floor, you'll be right in front of a fusion generator with a free core for the taking. While in Fallon's department store, also be sure to browse the wares, as it is a department store with a shopping center's worth of miscellaneous items, so bring your gift cards and your strong back perks.
Kitty corner from Fallon's department store, you have the Milton General Hospital. Before you even enter Milton General Hospital, if you're at all into creating chems for yourself, grab the Hubflowers growing out front, as they are essential in some chem recipes. As expected, you'll find a variety of healing chems and raw materials to make more in this hospital. Here you will encounter the attendants, which are robots. If you've decided to don the silver garments of the Silver Shroud Questline ends up here. And the opposition will also include humans and a couple turrets if that's the case. For the more technical crafting needs, if the robotic attendants here are destroyed, you'll have access to their valuable innards for circuitry, and if you remain aware of your surroundings, you'll get fiber optics and crystal from Microscopes here. In one of the locked closets in the 2nd floor, I believe, this closet will hold one of the rare Syringer Rifles. To get to the basement level storage area, if you take the first 2 elevators and then drop through a hole in the floor, and then take the last elevator from there, it's a pretty linear path, you'll be in the basement. There's both the trunk, that's usually found at the end of most areas, a few ammo boxes tucked away, and some more industrial junk items.
And our next stop is the West Roxbury Station. Before the bombs, this station was apparently under maintenance, and had several switches set up to move the trains back and forth. The main objective of this puzzle is to first get to the other side of the tracks, in order to reach the quite evasive room which leads back up to a chained door. On the other side of the tracks is an office with an advanced locked door. Inside you will discover a few junk items and the terminal that sheds light on the station's intriguing train situation. Also, on the other side of the trains, 2 pre-war skeletons on a bench are mid-deal. One is holding a hard-to-find chem called Daytripper, which gives +3 to luck, +3 to charisma, and -2 to strength. And while you're tumbling around down here, there is a utility door near the chem peddler that leads to a short hallway, at the end of which, in a broken locker, is a Tumblers Today magazine. While in West Roxbury Station, be sure to keep an eye out for valuable components and even a super mutant bladed helmet and a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
On the eastern edge of West Roxbury is Shaw High School. This is the location to find Mentats. If you can make your way into the principal's office, his terminal unlocks a door nearby to reveal a stash of Mentats and whiskey. You'll find other chems in this school as well, either in lockers, teachers' lounges, and restrooms. You'll be able to pick up at least 7 overdue books here, as well as turn them in once you have access to the library. There is a book return terminal in there with, of course, even more Mentats for purchase with a whopping 100 book return tokens. It is the most expensive thing to buy with return tokens, and is not recommended. The library of Shaw High School has two smaller rooms also, one of which reveals how much corruption was really happening here, and the other which has a desk with even more Mentats Overdue books and an Unstoppables comic book in the center. Look carefully around here and you'll also be able to find at least 3 Vault-Tec lunchboxes to add to your collection or your arsenal of bottle cap mines. If you visited here and the hospital looking for chem-creating reagents, you will have all that you need to create great Mentats at this point, which is whiskey, Hubflower, and Mentats.
Saving the fun for last, we have the Parking Lot Funhouse. The Parking Lot Funhouse is a multi-floored maze designed to test your overall spatial awareness at the risk of being turned into giblets at any left turn. For those with true perception and delicately dexterous digits, the overabundance of traps makes the funhouse an excellent harvesting ground for uncommon crafting materials. Hidden in this house of fun is also the Hot Rodder Hot Pick magazine, not only giving your power armor a pimping paint job but also a bonus to agility. Before you escape, be prepared for a bittersweet button push.
This covers the primary locations you can find in the West Roxbury Township. There are a couple others. There's the automobile dealership, which is next to Fallon's, which has very slim pickings. Also a little ways to the southeast is the Moonshiner's Cabin, which when you come in proximity, it seems to explode, and several bottles of whiskey and a chem station are what's left. But we'll leave that for you to explore. That Wastrels is some of the best spoils that you will be able to find in West Roxbury Township. We hope that you found this guide useful, entertaining, or a little of both. If you enjoyed this video and want more, you know what to do. This is Caedo Genesis, and I'll have Camel take us out.
On behalf of Caedo and myself, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and we will both see you very shortly in the next video. See you there.